Please excuse my appearance as I'm out running errands. But I want to come on here really quickly and just talk about things that you should expect in your life if you were raised by narcissistic, emotionally immature, emotionally unavailable, or toxic parents. Because while you might have done the education to find out that these dynamics exist in your life, you may not have realized how much it is actually affecting you today. So if you're raised in that kind of an environment, some things that you might want to look out for in yourself are constantly chasing people, trying to get them to pay attention to you, trying to get them to love you, going above and beyond what is necessary in a relationship to try to get someone else to love you and pay attention to you. This goes for both intimate relationships and friendships.
Is sort of like the people pleaser dynamic where we're constantly trying to do everything we can to make other people happy, even if it makes us unhappy. You also have to watch out for your nervous system identifying with those toxic behaviors that you were raised with as love, because you might end up in a very toxic relationship that's very similar to the ways in which you were treated as a child. And what happens in those situations is that your nervous system interprets that treatment as love. You may also find yourself in a position where you constantly feel like you can't trust other people. You may feel like you can't trust anyone with any secret, for instance. You can't trust their motives or their intentions. If someone is nice to you, you might treat them as highly suspect. Someone truly showing up for you, complimenting you, those kinds of things will probably make you feel uncomfortable. You may find that you self-sabotage your own relationships because you expect that these people are not going to be in your life very long anyway, and you sort of want to cut to the chase. The reason I say this is because it's one thing to identify these people in your life and then determine, okay, I need to go no contact with these people. But if this is something that has been in your life, you're also going to need to do some self-healing. You also need to identify the damage that has been done so that you can stop the cycle. This is where a great therapist, EMDR treatments, those kinds of things can be really helpful. But I promise you, this is something that you can heal from, and this is a cycle that you can break.